Hey, welcome to Wolf's Watch. Wolf here. I want to talk with you today about, are you making a crucial mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs make that will cost you 25% of your potential for next year's business growth or next year's business period, given the current environment? It's October. Are you already implementing your plan for 2021? Because the business year started October 1st. You should have finished your planning in September. That's the best practice. Do your planning in September for the coming calendar year. Why is that? Think about it from a marketing perspective. Your marketing year should begin fourth quarter, should begin October 1st, so that you begin catching revenue in the first quarter in January, hopefully no later than March, the second quarter of the coming year. So if you want to capture revenue from your marketing today, you better have it in place if you want to have cash in your bank as a result in January, February, March of next year. That depends on what your cycle is. Most businesses, about 90 days from putting a new marketing activity in place to getting cash in the bank. Not just new business, but actually having the cash hit your bank account is 90 days, as long as 180 days. So think about that. Whether that is reaching out to existing customers to provide more value, therefore more service, or marketing a new service, marketing something, new product, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, do you have that ready? Are you beginning to implement? I'm looking up something here I want to use as an example in the background. Are you ready to do that? Or are you not going to be doing it until, let's see, we're going to have this example here in just a minute. Are you going to have that wait until March or later? And what's the effect of that on your business? See, a lot of businesses will start, a lot of entrepreneurs will say, okay, January 1, boom, here's what we're going to do. You probably know better than that. If not, where are you in that process? Because all too often, the gurus in industry talk about January 1st, January 1st, January 1st. You don't want to do that. You should be starting September 1st on preparing for implementing what you're going to do for the following year. And again, this is specific to marketing. Specific to marketing, so that you go from marketing dollars spent to revenue dollars put in your bank account. Right? You should be leveraging multiple dollars in your bank account as a result of every marketing dollar that you spend. So all too often that conversation focuses on January 1st. Don't do that. Don't make that mistake. And if you haven't prepared, if you haven't started, do so now. And it doesn't mean doing what business schools teach, where you've got like a 300-page plan. Just a page, two, 1, 2 sheets at the most, so that you know what you're doing and you can begin to implement the key things that will make a difference in 2021. And right now, because of all the economic mess from this year, from 2020, you have huge opportunities coming up. There's a lot of businesses that have failed. There's a lot of businesses that are still struggling, your competitors. That gives you an opportunity to step in, fill the gap. That creates customers, because people have been locked down for a big portion of this year. Their needs, their expectations, their behaviors have changed. Right? That you put people in a lockdown situation for more than 21 days. And what happens? You know that number, right? 21. What does that signify? Change in habit. So their habits have changed. They have different habits, different needs, expectations, depending on what is immediately happening in their lives, what's immediately happening with their businesses. That provides a new opportunity for you to adapt ahead of everyone else in the marketplace. There are new needs in the market. Marketplace is always evolving. There's always problems, excuse me, that aren't being solved, which creates an opportunity for you. What are you doing about that? Are you ready, or are you going to wait until January 1st? If you're waiting until January 1st, you're not going to be out in the front with the rest of the leaders. We're already working our 2021 plans, or at least portions of them. Right? I'm not perfect at that. I've done some of preparation for what I'm going to do in 2021 business wise. wouldn't by any means say it's complete, but I'm ahead of the curve. It's like, what are the key changes that need to be in motion now so that we're getting results for our business in terms of bankable dollars in January? Is there a guarantee it's going to work out? No. But think about this. If you and I were competing in the same marketplace and you're waiting till January 1st, guess what? I've got a 3 to 4 month head start on you. So if something's not getting me the result that I want, or for you, put yourself in that position, you're competing against someone or multiple companies that are waiting until January 1st. You've got a 3 to 4, it's October, so that gives you a 3 month, not quite 3 full months because we're at October 9th. So it gives you 2.5 months start on them. If you're not getting the result you want, you've got time to adjust. They don't. They're going to be behind, way behind. You're already going to be getting a result in January, in February. They're just going to be starting in January. They're not going to get a result until March, April, May, right? Maybe as late as June. Put you way ahead in the marketplace, put you in a stronger position in the marketplace. This example that I wanted to share with you, that I gave you a little bit of a teaser here. So here's an example of a company. Motor Trend reported this. This is online. Go to Motor Trend online and you can see their write-up on this. But there's a company called EV West that is going to be marketing a crate motor. If you are a car enthusiast, a high performance race or a racing enthusiast, you probably know that term. There's going to be marketing a crate motor, a Tesla crate motor. So imagine that if you have a V8 engine in your car, you can buy a Tesla motor that's ready to drop right in, drivetrain and everything that'll bolt right in so you can transition electric. And there's battery and other issues. There's a lot I haven't read up on. I just caught my eye that because it's relevant to the conversation we're having about beginning your year now, not waiting till January 1st. So check this out. And here's a photo. One of the photos the Motor Trend has on their website of this motor. So they're already putting this out there. And you can't, as I understand, you can't go buy it right now, but they've got it out there. So they're beginning to do their marketing for this. They're already looking to 2021. They're finding, especially short on the heels of the executive order that California's Governor Newsom decreed, no gasoline powered vehicles of any kind will be allowed for sale beginning in 2035. So here's a company that on the heels of an announcement like that has something in the marketplace that helps people convert. What are you doing? What are the opportunities that you can find, the problems that you can solve for people, given the changes that have been occurring over the past several years, but also particularly in 2020, that you can provide a solution that your competition hasn't provided yet, or perhaps a whole new area, an area of interest to you personally, which gives you insight into what's not available, a hobby. And like in this particular case, people that are automobile enthusiasts that want to go electric, but don't want to or don't have the means to buy an expensive Tesla, a $75,000, $100,000 Tesla high performance car. This gives them an option to be able to bolt in something new and follows on a longstanding tradition of being able to order crate motors or crate engines like that. And it's called, if you're not a motor enthusiast, a motorsports enthusiast, it's called a crate motor because you order it, it comes literally in a crate, in a box, and it's ready to, you pull the old engine out and the new engine's ready to drop in to the existing space and mounts. What's your crate motor for your industry, for your business? And are you working on it now? Don't wait until 2021. And in fact, to help you with that process, if you'd like some best practices, I've got a summary of best practices that'll give you, some insights that I've learned from people that have been knocking it out of the park over, that I've had an opportunity to work with over the last 30 years. That'll help you get moving, build some momentum, get started today. Just send let me put this up for you, quick banner. If you send me an email at 2021@adventureceo.tv, again, that's 2021@adventureceo.tv, I'll send you a summary of those best practices. It's just some questions that help guide you, that help get you prepared for it, and some insights that have been gained from other people, other high performers like you, so that you can get 2021 started now and not wait. We're still only in October. There's a lot's going to happen between now and the end of the year, to say the least. Still, get prepared. It's the I believe it was then General Eisenhower, former president of the United States. Eisenhower had said during World War II that he found that the plans that they created for military plans that they created for invasions and whatnot were totally useless, but the planning was indispensable. So a lot of it is about what you go through in the preparation, the questions that you consider and answer that put you in a stronger position to identify opportunities, but also when you're not getting the result that you want, you've at least got a baseline and a place to navigate from. So it helps you navigate through the chaos. Under the best of circumstances, as an entrepreneur, business is chaotic. The entrepreneurial life is somewhat controlled chaos. This helps with getting through that. So just send an email to 2021@adventureceo.tv and I'll send you that summary. So glad you're part of the conversation. Hope that you are already implementing your plans for 2021. If not, let's do that together. Join us. We need you out in front with the rest of the leaders so that we can continue to build a prosperous, bright future. Thanks for being part of the conversation. And please click the like button for this episode. I want to hear in your comments, what do you see as opportunities in 2021? Where are you? If you have an insight to share on that, please drop it in the comments so that the other leaders like yourself that are listening in or that are watching replays can learn from that as well. And as always, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining Wolf's Watch. I'll see you.